Hello. Make sure everything's working. No, making sure everything is working. Check. Yes, it's a pleasure to be before you. Again, my name is Anthony Milton, and welcome to another video, Social Transmitting Distancing. I talk about, then I was listening to the different politicians talking about who should, what governor should not open and open. Then I got to thinking, I say, who benefits from keeping the government closed? One may say they're Republican or Democrats. Even if it's so, Republican or Democrat or independent, or local mayors or local governor, who benefits from closing and keeping them closed? It could be anybody guess, but who does it hurt? It hurts the average citizen who have not worked for a month. I'm not working because of the coronavirus. Individuals want to go back to work to pay their mortgages, their bills, colleges, anything you can think of that they was paying prior to the coronavirus outbreak. We were told a lockdown, you have to stay home, businesses are closed, you have to wear your mask, and that's fine. But there come a time, it's, oh, we got to have a cure. Before the coronavirus came out, have there been cures for other vaccinations? No. You get the virus, they give you a shot. There's no permanent or definite that I know of that you can take a vaccination. Some people have taken a chicken pox shot and still get chicken pox or the mumps or the measles. So there's no 100% vaccine that will stop you from getting that virus again. So when you listen to mayors and governors and politicians express themselves, we must begin to start thinking with critical thinking. Critical thinking, as in say, wait a minute, something's not right. And for those of you, one day I did shave my beard off, thought about see how I look with off, give and take. So that's why I don't have the beard. But I was thinking, I said, wow, we're told to stay home until they decide that we can go back to work. But are they going to pay our bills? Are they going to give us money? We're not talking about the government. We're talking about the local. Yes, some of us still waiting on the stimulus checks. But are they can you give us checks month to month or week to week? So when you lose your job, you lose your house, you lose your car, you lose whatever you had prior to the stimulus shutdown, is the local mayor, is the governor, is whoever you think of should give you all that stuff back because you're satisfying their belief. I was thinking you can have 100 people with 100 ideas on what we shoulda, coulda, woulda, didda. But when one person stand up and say, no, you're going to have to listen to me because this is what I think, then people get mad and say, wait a minute, you can't please 99 other individuals who want it their way. And who does it benefit? Have they spoken to when the average citizen, when the public take to the street and protest and say, we want to go back to work, oh, we don't know any better, we should stay home because it's good for us. Because let me throw this out at you. This is not a racial thing. Think about it. What are you doing right now? You might be watching me or you might watch me later. But what are you doing? Automatically, you're not even aware of it. Do you control it? No. You breathe the air. You breathe in the air right now. The air is all over the world, all over the country. The air does not say, okay, he's a black man, so I'm going to discriminate against, I'm a social distance from Anthony. So I'm not going to let Anthony breathe my air. So Anthony going to suffocate and die. The air I cannot see. I can see the trees being blown back and forth, the leaves because of the wind, but the air is in my house or in your house or in your car. The air does not discriminate. It's just there for us to breathe. So a virus can be like an air. It can be in your country right now, your city, and travel in the air across the ocean, across the lakes, across the pond, across whatever country or county or whatever, and come right into your house, come into your car, and you get the coronavirus. So there's nothing man can do to stop us from breathing air unless he puts something on our nose and suffocate us. You're either going to get it or not get it. We should be prayed up or do the precautionary measures, but I'm driving a point. You cannot stop. The air does not discriminate. You breathe in it every day. The virus can be in the air. You can get it without even having social. Or you're going to say, oh, wow, they just passed a law that it's social distance. I'm not going to transmit air to Anthony's house, my site. Social transmitted distancing. So the air say, oh, I'm not going to transmit any air to Anthony's house, so he's going to die from suffocation. No, it doesn't make sense. We need to start thinking critical. It doesn't make sense from the things that politicians see. They make it racial. They make it black. They make it white. They make it brown and blue and everything you can think of. I was telling someone, we were talking the other day, say, it's a sad day that every time there's a national disaster or a bad storm, that you see the true, you see human beings for who they are. People have come up with scams. They take advantage of the people. They do whatever to get the mighty dollar. You see, friends and family members, you didn't think they think this way or that way. And then the social distancing had brought out, wow, I didn't know you was like that. Wow, why you think that way? Why you not thinking this alike? Wait a minute. We need to start thinking for ourselves. This group thought must stop. So who benefits from keeping the American citizen for not working? Actually, who benefits? Because you're not benefiting from it unless you got a nice bank account, but you're going to spend that money. I saw an article. All these big businesses got money, corporations taking advantage of the small business loans that the government is putting out there. Harvard University, $40 billion in their not trust fund, endowment. $40 billion. The endowment means when students over the years graduate, they send money back to the college, or rich people donate money for a building or whatever. So you have $40 billion in your bank account, and you go out and get 10 million from the government because you don't want to spend 10 million of your own 40 billion. And a lot of companies are doing that. And then the little guy, the mom and pop, can't get any money because it's all going up. It's all soaked up. The little guy can't, you got to get the crumbs. So the little guy don't give some big guy, who do you think going to give the loan to? The big guy, and the little guy said, no, you suffer. So you see the social distancing has brought out the worst in people and in the corporations. It's going to get better, but it's revealing you to you. And if you on that side of how you going to scheme and scam and take advantage of people, then I'm sad. I'm sorry, that's the wrong way to go about it. You did not escape from it. The law may have not gotten, like people say, what goes around, come around. What you do to others, come back to you. So you did not escape it, figuratively speaking. So I'm thinking, who benefits from keeping people not to work? And then when people like me speak up and say, I want to go back to work. I would like to go back to work with my hands, work with my gift, do things, that I enjoy. Oh, no, you can't go to work until we get a cure. Oh, we need a test number 1. Oh, test number 1 is not positive, not accurate. So we need test number 2, test number 3, test number 4. Like, why we need, you told me we need this, and now we gonna wait for that. Wait for this, we wait for that. It's like, wait a minute. Something's wrong with this picture. We need to begin to wake up and say, wait a minute, and I'm being fed a lie, to let us wait. Some people have us wait till next year. Some people have us wait till election and election over. But if every American do not go back to work in all 50 states, what do you think gonna happen to the country? People not gonna have money if the government quit giving out money. People be taken to the street, breaking their houses, breaking the stores, stealing just to survive. So it doesn't make sense. You mayors and politicians on both sides of the aisle, you cannot have your own agenda in the place to make yourself look good off a re-election and whatever. No, it's not about you. It's about the people. Oh, the American people want the American people. No, this American, you have not called or text or email or ask me for my opinion. Why? Because if you talk to me, I'm not going to say what you want me to say. It's like I escaped from the plantation of the black ideas or what a black person should think or whatever. It's not about race. So who benefits from you and I staying away from our jobs? Who benefits? People have killed themselves. People have committed suicide. People have given up. People see no hope because everybody's saying, stay home, wait till we get a cure. Oh, it's going to happen to me. It's going to happen to me. This is going to happen. I don't want this to happen to me. You cannot stop your body function. Every certain parts of our body function automatic. Our heartbeat automatic. We can close our cover our mouth and try not to breathe until we want to breathe. So there's certain things in our body function automatically. So the air that we breathe in it automatically. So who benefits from telling us that we should not go to work? And then when some politicians say we should go back to work, oh, the news media and everybody's attack that person and say, oh, no. Because guess what? The thought came to me, you telling me that I have to social distance myself, okay, that's fine. I must abide by the rules. I must wear the mask. I must wash my hands. Okay, that's fine. But once the order is given for me to go back to work, you who are in office are saying, no, you must continue to social distance until I say it's okay for you to go back. Until I follow the crowd, I follow the group thinking instead of being independent. When you start thinking for yourself, what happens? You're not a part of the good old boy's neighbor, black or white or whatever. So I just thought, it doesn't make sense. Who benefits from keeping us in lockdown mode? And when someone, governor or mayor or person say, we should let the people go back to work in stages. Oh, no, they can't because they may pass the disease. They may pass the whatever. Oh, really? You are breathing air right now, brothers and sisters. You are breathing in air. If you are around someone, when you go out your house, when you talk to someone, when you're in 6 feet away from somebody, you are still breathing in the same air that they're breathing in. So it does not make, you can have on a mask, you can don't have on a mask, but you're still going to take that mask off and you're still going to breathe the air. You leave your house, air is in your house. When you go outside and get in your car, air is in your car. So you're going to constantly breathe until you drive to and from back home. So the air does not discriminate. We all are benefiting from the air that we breathe. So we must begin to wake up and say, enough is enough. Begin to wake up, investigate, research, really research. Don't research based on your feelings and your emotion and what you want to find. Research and you find it's the truth and you must be willing to change. Wow, I didn't know that. Well, what he's saying makes sense. I never thought of it that way. Wow. Now I got a different perspective. It's not about you and I. This coronavirus has caused people to only think about themselves. and not about others. It's all about self-preservation. To a certain extent, you got to be careful and do whatever you need to do according to the government telling us to do this and that. Your own personal safety, be mindful. All that is fine. But to sit and wait till we get a cure for this disease, not saying the disease is not out there, but to say we need a cure when there's other viruses that kill more people every year before coronavirus, did they shut down? No. Do they have cures now for certain viruses? People say there's no cure for AIDS. There's no cure for certain things. When the doctors tell you, I'm sorry, there's no cure for what you have, are you going to say, doctor, or I don't believe you? I'm going to wait. You're going to want him to find a cure, he or she to find a cure. So social distancing is good, but now it's being used as a tool in the hands of people who have a certain agenda. The American people want this. You cannot please 350 million people who have an individual thought. You cannot. Someone must step up and say, no, enough is enough. This is what we're going to do. And you have to suck it up. And your feelings may get hurt. You may feel bad, but you can't please everyone in America. Don't forget it. Don't think about, we should do what other countries do. We should do this. Social distancing, as I mentioned in previous video, social distancing has been with us before it is a common word today. If you think about it, slavery was a form of social distancing. Incarceration is a form of social distancing. You and your marriage or relationship, at times you do a form of social distancing. Kids get mad at their parents and run to their room. Social distancing. My website, social STD. Someone said, that's like a venereal disease. You get it, you contract it, you follow the instruction, you get away. So when I say STD, social transmitting distancing, we are transmitting words, we are transmitting behavior, we are transmitting thoughts onto others. You said, do it my way, not your way. Oh, you can have your social distancing is high superior than mine because I'm an elected official, I'm a governor, I'm a senator, I'm a mayor, I'm an alderman, I'm a sheriff, I'm a one in authority. So yes, you can implement your authority that fall under your authority. So I cannot have my own independent thought on what I should do with my life, my situation. There's no food in my refrigerator. I need money for gas. My bank account is about to run dry. I don't know how I'm going to make it. Some people take the crime to provide for their children. And you saying, well, we should just stay on social distancing until I feel that we get a cure and this happens. No. We got to think with our head. It makes sense. We should have more. This is a good one. You can't go to church unless there are 10 people in the church, but you must spread out. You can't go to church, but you must spread out. I thought about this is going to make people mad. You have liquor stores are open up. Is that essential? Think about it. You have a liquor store open up right now in my city. I don't know about yours. You have, I think in some cities still have the abortion clinics open up, but the local restaurant cannot open up. Yeah, they can open up by, carryouts, but you can't go inside and come out. You might go inside, pick up and walk out. So think about it. You have certain businesses are allowed to open up in a lot of cities, stores, drugstores, fine, essential medicine and whatnot. You have they can open up to 8 hours or 9 hours, and then they can shut down. But some businesses has completely shut down because they are considered non-essential. But you have the liquor store open up, and some stores can't open. That doesn't. Hobby Lobby, they made a decision not to open up. I think Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, all those stores are open up because it's a corporate decision. That's fine. But we must begin to think Don't be so quick to jump in the same wagon of thoughts and ideas. Begin to think for yourself. To those who listen to this video, if you like what you heard, please share with other people. Hit the subscribe button. Let people know that you heard something that you didn't thought about. Who benefits from me not working? I'm struggling. My bills need to be paid. I need food for my children, and my lights, my phone, my telephone, whatever you got to pay. And you don't have a salary, you don't have a nest egg, you don't have a savings line up to pay those things. You got to wait. You get your unemployment check, that's fine. You get some kind of money coming, that's still fine. But you're sitting right in the house, want to go to work, and you have people in power and authority saying you cannot go to work until we get a cure. That's like saying you cannot breathe the air until we get a cure to give you permission to breathe the air. You got to have a card to say, oh, you're allowed to breathe so many cubic square inch or whatever air today. Huh, wow. We, like some people say, off the chain. We are off the chain. We, putting myself into, when we start thinking for ourselves, we are not part of group thinking. It's like I wrote something, a book, and then one of the titles say, I close by saying this, stay on the plantation, it benefits me. What plantation? I'm telling you a bunch of stuff, make you think I'm all in it for you. And you believe it. You on my plantation of ideas and belief. You say, wow, I like what he's saying. I like what this brother or sister or so-and-so is saying. So you are on my plantation of ideas and belief. Then someone come along and say, wait a minute, you got to start thinking for yourself. So wow, you start thinking for yourself. So what I've been told is not quite the truth. Then you turn around and start easing off the plantation. So the slave master, the slave owner that you was a part of, oh, don't like that. So how did they get you back? How did they get you back to their plantation ideas and beliefs? They whip you with lies and accusation. And you, like you're being whipped physically. Then you come back and say, Master, I'm sorry for escaping. You was right. I deserve to get the beating. I deserve everything you gonna give me. Please don't hurt me, Master. You come back on your plantation. So when we start thinking for ourselves, we have escaped from their plantation of ideas and beliefs, and that's not good. So begin. If you like what you heard, hit the subscribe button. I have other channels, The Hidden Tears of a Black Male, Behind the Bad, See What I See, Stay on the Plantation. I'm sorry, He Still Speaks Now, Listen, Gunny and Knifey. Just go to and hit the link. You see the Hidden Tears of a Black Male, just hit, and you see all the channels I have and all the videos. Trust me, if you go there, you will see something. The title will draw you in. So begin to think for yourself. Who benefits from you not going back to work? And when you come up with that answer, and even if you believe that you should not go back to work, if you're not set with a lot of money that will last you for a year or two, when your money eventually run out, is that same person who's in power, who's in office, going to give you money week to week? Are they going to fulfill your weekly or monthly salary? Are you going to get a check from the average mayor or councilman or whomever? Are they going to play the race card? Are they going to play the politics card and say, oh, it's that person's fault, it's that person's fault? Or we thought we were doing your best interest because we said the American people won't. And when the American people won't, doesn't line up with what you feel we should be doing, then that part of American people, you don't want their thoughts and beliefs and ideas. So thank you for joining me. Social transmitting distancing. Hit the subscribe button, like button, and comment, and share. I'll be posting video today is Wednesday. I'll be doing it 2 days a week. Wednesdays and Saturday videos I'll be posting. Thank you again, share.
And I'm never gonna slow down. Never gonna show you.